I want to ask you a question. So, as
Yeah.
we, in the spirit of talking about contract, what is considered a legal contract, and what are some of the aspects of a legal contract? What is a legal contract?
So legal contract, there's elements that you want to look for when you're talking about a legal contract: offer, acceptance, consideration, capacity, legality, mutual assent. All right. So obviously you have two parties that are coming together. There's an offer made by one party for something. Okay. And then there's an acceptance by it. Maybe you're offering to provide services to a client to clean their office space. So you offer, they accept. The two of you mutually understand what's going on. The fact that you've made the offer, that the client has accepted it. So there's the mutual accept. Is it legal? Is it within the state and federal guidelines to basically form a legally binding contract? Also, capacity. Are the two of you, whether it be, let's say, for example, it's you, part of distinct cleaning services, and then you have a client who's a part of, let's just say they own the building, for this example, that the two of you have the capacity, or you have the legal, of the correct mind frame to be able to come together and say, yes, I can act on behalf of the business that I'm speaking on behalf of as an authorized party, and I have the sound mind, the legal wherewithal, the capacity in order to be able to engage in a contract. So those are the typical elements that you want to look for in a situation when you start talking about, does a contract exist? Now, in a space like this, we also know that typically these things are in writing, right? These things are documented, they're written down, because again, too, it's good practice to have it, because again, like we were talking about before with operating agreements, we have something we can always refer back to, that should there be some type of like disagreement or dispute, we have the agreement that we signed earlier on that can speak to it.
And so that question is super important, because you're talking about having it in writing. But there are these traditional beliefs, especially in the business space across the world, and certainly in the United States, right? That a handshake is binding, right?
Mm-hmm.